Whew. I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and you're watching this today. Finally made it to the site. We had to go into Monrovia to do a few things, and it's always busy in Monrovia, but today was crazy busy. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been happening here in Liberia. And you'll notice I become one of those guys who needs to carry one of these to wipe his forehead, because it's like 36 degrees Celsius here today. It's really hot, and you got to keep wiping down. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I don't know who's here watching live, and maybe some of you are watching this a little bit later after it goes off the air. You hear the beeping there in the background. That's because people are so excited about the building. There's not a lot of new building in this area, and whenever they see building going on, they honk as they go by, kind of saying, hey, thank you for providing industry in our area. So yeah, I'm here. I actually made it. I'm in Liberia. I see all the comments coming in, and I'm sorry I can't reply to them right now. Just do me a favor though, let me know, is it in landscape mode? Are you guys watching it wide, or does it change on your phone and kind of go the other way? I want to make sure that you guys can see me okay. But in the meantime, I just want to say I've been having an amazing time here in Liberia, and we're here at our property, what we call, as you can see, the Community of Hope. Okay, and this is where the Lord led us to get land and build what you see in the background here, which is the MultiPurpose Center. I'll take you into it in a little bit, and then behind it, you can't really see it from here, the foundations of the school. And I've just been having a great time here, man. God has been so good. We've had incredible times of ministry in different spots around the country, and just the support. See, here you go again, the honking. The support has been just so overwhelming. When we went up to Ganta, which is northeast of here, right on the border with Guinea, we dropped into a village and asked for your support, and you guys just blew us away. I'll update you as we go along. So I wrote myself a little list here because there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about, and I apologize if the quality isn't like super amazing. The network system is kind of hit and miss out here where we are, because we're outside the city, but hopefully it's enough that you can hear me. Let's see. It doesn't change. I'm in landscape. Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know. So why don't we start by, I was supposed to leave on April the 1st. And on the morning that I was going to leave, I went to do my web check-in, and then realized that the date of my flight had changed to a day later, to the next day, Friday, which meant my COVID test was no longer valid. Hey, Junior, David, Junior, come here. Come say hi to Canada. Come say hi to Canada. This is Junior, and he's an amazing young man. Say hi, Junior.
Hi.
Junior is an amazing young man. He works super hard, and he was helping us out with the farming project, and him and his dad have been looking after the chickens. And so I just saw him walking. I wanted you to say hi.
Hi.
All right, brother. We'll see you inside, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
So he's a great guy. Kind of people are always walking by. You're going to keep hearing the honking as I'm talking, because people are excited about what God is doing here. So yeah, so I found out on the 1st, and my flight wasn't until the 2nd, and so I had to go get a new COVID test because my old one would have expired before I got here, and it was crazy. I got it. I said, Lord, you're in control. Next thing you know, I made it, got here, no problem. On April the 25th, we're going to be doing another live event, so I'm going to invite you to join me at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12 noon here in Liberia. The church is going to be celebrating its anniversary, but by then the building will be, God willing, completely finished, and we're going to be presenting ourselves to the community. There's a lot of people coming. We're going to be streaming it, so I invite you to join us right here on my public Facebook page at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 25th. Just watch what God is doing in this community. I mean, it's just, it's been such an honor to be a part of what God is doing. Let me just share with you a couple of things that are happening. So I'm going to walk towards the building. Yes, sir. You want to say hi to Canada? All right. We got some of the guys working here on the church who want to say hello. Here. So here, say hi to Canada. Come here. You wanted to say hi?
Yeah, how are you, Mom? We are in Africa, we're in Liberia, eh? You guys should remember us.
Yes, they do remember you. Trust me.
Hello.
These guys are working really, really hard. Thank you, thank you. I don't know, can you turn the camera around while you're doing this? Well, look at that. Yes, you can. That's so much easier. There's Deacon Nat. He's our head engineer. He designed this building, and he makes sure everybody does a good job, right? That's right. So that blue dish there, that's our satellite dish. And you might be saying, Joe, why in the world would you need a satellite dish, in the middle of, Liberia there? You may or may not know that soccer, what the world calls football, soccer is huge here. In fact, I'm actually wearing my brand new Manchester United jersey that I was given for Christmas. It's the first day award, actually. So there's really not a lot of places to watch soccer around here. Like these tiny little roadside places with, I think I've seen 14, 15-inch, TVs, and a bunch of men try to huddle around the TV to see the screen. And the Lord blessed us with the ability to get a projector that we put up against the wall here. And we just invite people from all over the community to come and watch the soccer matches for free in a nice big building with nice chairs and a good sized screen, and enjoy the experience. And I forget where we were the other day, and these guys started calling out to Pastor Sam. And these are guys who are now attending the church because they came out to watch a soccer game here at the MultiPurpose Center, and we're so blown away that a church was doing more than just services. They were actually doing something to reach out to the community in a new way. That was really encouraging, and that was really, really exciting. So I'm just thrilled to be able to be a part of all that. What should I show you next? Here, let me turn the camera around for you. So there's the multi-purpose building. Why don't I take you inside and you can see what's happening. So like I said, we're getting ready for the 25th to have our big anniversary service and present the building to the community. Hey, here she is. There she is. You may have seen a picture a few weeks ago I posted of her. She is always here cooking for everybody and always has a smile on her face. Sweet, sweet lady.
Right here?
Yes.
Let me see. So as you can see, they're laying the ceramic tile here in the main room, which will be used for a church. It'll be used for a meeting hall, for weddings, for all kinds of things. So you go ahead, buddy. Get out of his way. We left this morning, there was only 1 or 2 tiles in place. Man, they've really been going for it. So this is what it looked like this morning. And we just got back to the building now and all this is done. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm gonna take us back outside here. Okay, so I'm going to walk past, just to give you an idea of where things are at. So if the MultiPurpose Center is here, I'm going to walk towards it now, and that's where we are building the school. So this will accommodate about 400 kids.
Yeah, bring it.
There's 14 classrooms. We're having a double size room that's going to be our library, because we really believe that's important to have books for the kids to read. So you can just see the foundations there, and they've put a temporary stop on building there because they want to focus their energy on the multipurpose center to have it done for the 25th. Let me try to read some of these comments here. We'll get a quick one. So somebody told me that the camera was landscape. Now somebody else is saying it's portrait. So I apologize. I'm not sure which way it's looking. I can't see. Let me let you know what we're doing next. So we have the multipurpose center, and then we have the school that's going to be here. And then in behind the school, and I don't believe that we have talked about this publicly just yet because we were getting everything ready to go. We've had some incredible donors, partners who came alongside us and said, we really believe in what you're doing. And they said our hearts were so touched when you told us about the orphans and the conditions they were living in. And they said, we want to do something to make it possible so that you'll have an orphanage on your site. So right here, so we have the multipurpose center, and then we have the school here. And then right back here, I'm thrilled to announce that we're going to have a dormitory / orphanage. That is a huge deal for Karen and I. When I first met the children of the orphanage, my heart absolutely broke. And I said, God, we got to do something for these kids. What can we do other than just a few bags, of rice every month and, a few small items? What can we do that would really benefit and change their lives? And God put it on my heart to do an orphanage. And I said, Lord, I don't know how to do this. I've said this before. When I left my last ministry, I prayed and I said, God, wherever I go next, whatever you call me to next, please let it be something that I can't do without you. And everything you see here at this site has not been because of me. It's been God working in the background doing all of this. And so we are super excited. Thank you for all the comments that people are leaving. I'm so excited for what God is doing here. Let me try to give you a sense of the depth of the property. So I'm not quite at the back just yet. You can see they have like some makeshift soccer, a goalpost there, and then there's the other one over here. So the chicken coop is back there. You guys will remember that from my last trip in August that we built the chicken coop. So here, this will kind of give you an idea of the orphanage going here, the school being there, the multipurpose center being there, the soccer field being in the center here. And there's one more announcement that I'm not going to make just yet. Give me a couple days and I'll share that with you as well. So this is the property that God has given us, and you see, there they go honking again. It's all day. It's all days. People are excited about what God is doing here. They're so touched, and people actually stop. There's an army barracks in behind us, and the military will come here and say, "Hey, who are you guys? What are you doing?" And we tell them what they're doing, and they said, "You know what? We're going to make sure that military men will patrol this area. We'll walk your property to make sure nothing happens." We had the same thing with policemen. There's a police station just down the road here, and they come by here all the time, and they say, we come by every night, and we on our bikes, and we ride the property, and we make sure there is no funny business. So just the favor of God as we've been pouring into this little community, they just have been receiving it and are so thankful. Let's see, I'll leave that. Tomorrow morning, Pastor Sam and I are going to be going to FDA, and FDA is the junction up the road here where that blind community is that God has connected us to. And we're going to go visit them, and we want to assess their needs. It's great that we can give them rice and we can give them water, and that's good. But we want to be able to do more. We want to be able to help sustain them, give them a sense of ownership over the money that they're earning and what they're doing. And if you remember a video I did a while ago, we talked about how, the children can't go to school because the parents need to use the children to guide them around the city to get to the main road to go beg. And the sighted partner, the husband or the wife, stays at home and just kind of, watches the house. And so we want to find out, before the blindness occurred, what did the other person do for a living? And see if there's anything we can do. Is there any machinery we can get? Is there any kind of training we can get them? What can we do to make them move from a place of having to beg to survive to actually work and be proud of what they're doing? So that's tomorrow morning. So pray for us as we go, that God would just give us favor. We had an incredible partner say, Joe, we believe in what you're doing in that community. And they gave us some of money so that we'd be able to buy some equipment to help them out. So instead of just bringing them stuff and say, here, use this, we want to find out, what is it that you do? And how can we best equip you to do what you know how to do? So pray for us as we go tomorrow morning. I mean, all of this and none of this would have happened without people believing in what we're doing. And during COVID, during a time where there's so much turmoil all around the world, I mean, God has just been growing the ministry and growing our influence and growing the scope of our reach. And I just want to thank everybody who has given, whether you've given $5 or $5,000 and anything in between. We've had all those kind of numbers. I want to ask you if you would prayerfully consider becoming a monthly partner with Hope for Liberia, having that stable monthly income, knowing that we can do this in this community, we can do that in that community, would just be such a blessing to be able to do. So I'm going to ask you to pray about doing that. Let me see what else here. One last thing before, in a couple of days, I'll announce another thing that God is doing. Because, building a multi-purpose center, building a school, building an orphanage, digging a well, a chicken coop, agriculture, apparently that's not enough. God wants us to do more in this area. And I said, Lord, remember, I asked you, let me do something that I can't do without you. And God keeps putting the vision in my heart, and he keeps giving the provision to be able to do it. So I'll be announcing very soon, in a few days, what it is that we're going to be doing next. But another thing is, I'm coming back in July. Doesn't matter to me what's going on in the world. It has been absolutely amazing here with no COVID being in Liberia. For 3 weeks in a row now, the average cases are 0 per day. I mean, unbelievable. And all I can say is thank God. Because you see, there are hundreds of thousands of people in the markets, in cars, in buses. And you think, oh God, if it was here, it would be, I don't know what, it would be horrible for the people. So we thank God for his protection over this place and over Africa. So I'm coming back in July. So I'm going to plan to be here 3 times a year at least, maybe 4. But when I come back in July, I won't say who, but there's a couple of family members that we're praying are going to join me on this trip. And if you would like to come, then I'm going to invite you to join me. We're coming back from July 13th to the 27th. And that's strategic because July 26th is Liberia Independence Day. So just like the 4th of July in the US, just like, July 1st, Canada Day for us back home, July 26th is their Independence Day. And so we're going to set up, I can actually show you, right? We're going to set up here a big stage. We're going to have an outdoor concert. We're going to have Christian music blasting and playing. And then in this area here, we're gonna have barbecues, grills going all day long, okay? And we're gonna be barbecuing hot dogs and hamburgers and all kinds of things that people normally don't get here, and just to help them celebrate not just their independence, but that there is hope for Liberia. And so that's my update. I could go a lot longer, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing here in this country. I'm excited about the floors going in. You know, before we know it, it's going to be done. They're going to be painting the outside here. Maybe I should show you. So what they do is they put almost like a cement kind of, not stucco, I'm not really sure what the word is to use. They put like a thin coat of cement on the outside, and that like gets rid of all the block lines. And then they're going to be painting this a beautiful bright yellow, which is a very Liberian and African color. And so with the red roof and the the yellow paint, oh, what a beautiful sun tonight. And then this is going to be all nicely landscaped here, and then our Community of Hope sign. We are just so excited about what God is doing. So let me just say again from my heart, thank you to everybody who has supported us over this last year and a half as God has called us to this incredible, exciting new adventure. And prayerfully consider becoming a monthly partner with us, because like I said, just having that stability will help us to know we can absolutely do these things every month. So there's no surprise, there's no shock. We understand it takes dollars and cents to make these things happen. And so I'm so glad I've been able to show you what we've been doing, be able to show you your dollars at work on the ground in Africa during this time. So I'm going to sign off for now, and in a couple days I'll come on with another exciting announcement. Thank you for praying for me. I've been here for like 9 days now. I feel absolutely fine in my body. Everything is great. Thank you for covering me in your prayers. Don't stop now. So I'll check back with you in a couple days. Until then, God bless you, and thank you so much for everything, guys.